Before I even start, I just want to say thank you for joining The Mind is the Altar. And if you just now find The Mind is the Altar, feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe to The Mind is the Altar. But wherever you are at right now, whether you're at work or driving or you're just in the office, I just want to say thank you for your time and thank you for listening. I hope you make it to the end of this audio. But do me a favor right now. Wherever you are at, if you have a label nearby you or a barcode, I want you to look at it because every label, every barcode that you can scan, it has either these numbers, either the number 3 or the number 9 or the number 6. Every or any barcode that's around you, it has one of these numbers. Now, when it comes to the license plate, if you're driving, 80 or 90% on each plate, it also has this number 3, if it's not 3, 9, or 6. Now, we're dealing with the energy, frequency, and also vibration. There is a reason why these numbers are very popular and they're put in these labels. Welcome back to The Mind is the Altar. Thank you for joining me. What I'm about to talk about, some of us won't be able to understand what I'm trying to get you to be aware of. And that's okay. This don't mean that you know nothing or you're dumb. It just means that you understand reality in a different frequency, and that's fine. To all my people who think deep and question everything, let's talk about this. So let's say one day, us humans, we gained the power to understand the language of animals. And the animals, they gained the power. The barrier is open right now. They gained the power to understand us. So we all speak the same language. So let's say one day you met a cat, right? You're walking down the road, you met a cat, right? And you're like, "Hey cat, what's up?" And the cat gives you a confusing face. I'm going somewhere with this, right? The cat gives you a confusing face and he says, "What and who is a cat?" And you say, You are a cat. We always call you guys cat. Now, for those who think deep and a little bit, questions everything, would you be surprised if the cat stops you and tells you, "Hey, let me correct you. We're not called cats. We're called such and such," right? Now, I know. I can tell some of you guys in your head, in your subconscious mind right now, you are resisting to see a cat as another animal other than a cat. And that tiny resistance in your subconscious mind, in your head, it is the program that you are running under in this reality, so-called the matrix. Because everything you see and know, you are taught and programmed to believe that is what it is. Okay, so we all know since birth, you are set to be programmed in this reality, or should I say in this matrix. See, between the age of 2 to 7, you were curious about nature. And this was the only time you were in touch with your natural self. They said if you want to see a true scientist, just look at your child. As a child, we see a puddle of water. We used to jump in it just to see what will happen, even though the puddle of water is dirty. As a child, when we see a dragonfly or a butterfly, we stare at them and chase them around, wondering what's going to happen next. Sometimes we even play with some of these animals that we are scared of them now as we are grown. But as a child, we were not scared of these animals or insects or spiders. We were just experiencing life. We were just living. So what changed as you grow, your environment, what your parents teach you, what you learn from school and what you see on TV, TikTok, you name it. Let me share a true story that had happened. And I myself, when I was young, I was a witness to this story back where I'm from. When I was young, our neighbor had a baby. I mean, this baby was only 2 years old. A 2-year-old. One day I saw all the neighbors running to this 2-year-old house in a panic mode. I ran along with his neighbors to see what was happening. And when I got there, everyone was standing in a circle, but they were all quiet and afraid. See, when I got there, I saw this 2-year-old baby sitting in the middle. He was sitting in the middle of this circle playing with the black mamba snake. It was a huge snake. One of the most deadliest snake, I think, on earth. Because black mamba, they say, is so poisonous. If he bites you, maybe you get 15 minutes to get medical care or to get to the hospital. So this baby is sitting and playing with this big snake, black mamba. Now, I'm not talking about, the snakes you see on Facebook when that child is, it's a pet. It looks like, anaconda. Yeah, but this is a wild snake. It's poisonous. And this baby is just playing with it. And that's why the neighbors, they were so shocked. So I've seen this child playing with this snake twice as big as him. The child will grab the snake and drop it. And it will grab it again and it will crawl around the snake. And it will the snake will circle the child around while the people are standing in fear. Now, the crowd was quiet because the elders knew if we panic and make noises, the snake might feel threatened and it might just bite the kid. If we had tried to get the baby away from the snake, if the mother had tried to do this, we could end up in the same situation. So we understood that the snake, it knows this is a child and the child is innocent. Also, the child is curious. And this baby was so curious to where he's playing with the snake and trying to figure out what this is. Because the baby was, around this time, the child was connected to his true nature. And some people would say the child had an angels watching over him. That's true. So everyone stood there in silence, even though they were all nervous. The mom was scared and shaking. After 3 minutes, the baby and the snakes were just playing with no harm done. Finally the snake just left and moved and it just crawled away, and we moved away from the snake, and it just, went into the forest. The mom quickly grabbed her baby in tears and also in fear that maybe the snake could have killed her baby. See, as we grow older, we are introduced into the world of the matrix. You are given a social security number. You are given a birth certificate. You are taught about slavery. This way your energy changes into a low vibration. I've went through this in school and I'm like, why? When I sit in school, I want you to ask me about my skills. What skills do I have? How can I help the world on how I see reality? What can I share? Don't tell me about history that will make me sad and therefore my energy is low. Anyways, so, and then it keeps on and on. You are given a religion. No offense to the people who are religious. You are told that, this is a moon, this color is red, this is a cow, this is so and so. And I'm not saying, walk around and be like, no, this is not what it is and stuff like that. I'm just saying, see, my videos are not to, make you follow what I'm saying. My videos are to make you think for yourself. I'm just saying what if, right? But we are running under programs that was passed on to our parents. And also, a new agenda program that is running right now is known as New World Order through social media. My question to you right now is, if you are the only one on earth and nighttime comes and no one touch you, no one touch you anything, you don't know anything, like no one told you anything, everything you have to figure out on your own. And when you look up and see a big circle thing that shines, some light, would you call it, oh, that's the moon? If you call that, if you say, oh, this is the moon, how did you come out with that? Who taught you? Because nobody told you that. Look, nothing's wrong with the way you live your life right now. Nothing's wrong with the way you think today. Just know you are running under a program that you are programmed when you were born here in this matrix. The programming, it's so deep that it makes you wonder, are the thoughts in my head my thoughts? Or are they programs are they just a program that running in my head according to the reality that I was introduced in? Keep in mind, the mind control and the programming is everywhere and anywhere. You right now, as we speak, the matrix or the program is around you. Someone is wearing a shirt that subconsciously you will take this message. In the future, you will use it without you even knowing. Sometimes you look at Facebook, there's a lot of programming right now. The power that's be, they know the law of the universe and how it works. But they are not using this for good. They're using this and taking this advantage for their own good. And we are just like ships. I'm not calling you guys ships, but some of us, we're just like ships following and helping their agenda. There's a reason why Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the secret to the universe, think of 369. Remember I was telling you this number is on every label, every barcode you see or you scan. These numbers, they have a big part to play in this universe. Also, think of energy, frequency, and vibration. Why do you think every label or every barcode, it has either the number 3, if not 3, the number 6, if not 6, or, the number 9? That's why I say look around every label or barcode. At least it has one of these numbers, right? Excuse me. We are so programmed that we sometimes ask, what is life? Well, my friend, if you're stuck in the traffic, you're quickly to say, I'm stuck in the traffic, not knowing you are the traffic, because the person behind you is looking at you like, shit, I'm stuck in the traffic. So if you're born in the matrix, are you the matrix?